Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again with another video. This is the Korg Monologue review part 2 by Dillio. We're going to talk about filters, and we're going to talk about envelopes, and we're going to talk about the LFO. Let's not waste time. So we got a simple Sawtooth Pad, 2-pole filter. Let's try a little bit of resonance. Make the resonator scream. Right? Pretty straightforward. Now we have a few envelopes here, and you can assign an envelope to the cutoff, the pitch of the first oscillator, or the pitch of the second oscillator. And there's some different modes. We're going to talk about that. So the first mode is pretty simple. You have just an attack and a decay. So and you also have this third knob, which represents the intensity of this envelope affecting other things. So it's going to affect right now without any other settings assigned to it, to the amplitude of the synthesizer or the oscillator. If I can get it to do it. There we go. Sometimes you have to re-trigger back to the setting that you were working with. So as you can see. And actually the intensity doesn't even affect it. So my bad on that. So we turn up that decay. Turn it down. Make that attack slow down. Kind of like a violin. So that's just attack and decay. Now, the second type of envelope has an attack, a hold, and a decay. So it will hold the note. As long as I hold the note down, then it'll let it go. Whereas the first one, no hold setting for the envelope. Now let's go to the gate. Gate is just on and off, gate. Which is cool because it allows some filters and some other things to do that. So let's go ahead and check out what it does to the pitch of oscillator 1. So we're going to go back to attack and decay. We're going to assign it to the pitch. Hear that? You speed it up. You can go Neptunes. That's all the Neptunes had going on. I mean, if I wanted to make a Neptune sound, I'd just get another, well, I'll just try and press it on good. That's pretty much the sound right there. I had an idea to do 2 sawtooths, but this doesn't give you 2 square or pulses. So you can do that. So you can do that for, now I have it assigned to pitch 2. Notice how we don't hear anything happening to the pitch now. But if I turn on oscillator 2, oh, and just a secret, the red one sounds the best. In case you're wondering which one sounds the best, I believe the red one sounds the best. Yeah. So as you can see, you can assign it to 1 or the second. A little drive. So you got that for cutoff. So let's go back to Sawtooth. Oop, I dropped my microphone. You can't see it because I have everything blurred out. So you can just look at the keyboard. All right, let's dive in further. Cutoff assignment of this envelope generator. EG, envelope generator. So we're going to turn the filter all the way down, and we're going to turn the filter all. That's how I usually like to do. I usually like to turn the filter all the way down and then make the envelope generator do its thing. Now we hear it affecting the filter. Now let's add some resonance. So you can really hear that filter work. Hear that? And you can change the intensity, so it's not so. You can add another sawtooth there. So we got that. So that's pretty much the 3 modes and the 3 destinations of the envelope generator. You know, so the gate. Great stuff. So we've talked about the envelope generator. Now let's talk about the envelope. This will be a little bit of a journey because we're going to talk about a lot of things with that are pretty interesting. So let's talk about that. Okay. So let me just get that out of there. Let's go back to the basics. So we have it affecting the pitch of the oscillators, and this goes to both of them. The shape of the oscillators, that goes to both of them. Cutoff, of course, that affects both oscillators because both oscillators are being fed through the filter. So we got fast, slow, and one shot, sawtooth, triangle, and square for the envelope shapes. So let's go ahead and listen to the. We're just going to play them slow so you can hear what they do. So we're going to assign it to pitch. We're going to start off with a very slow rate or speed of the envelope because it goes really fast and you can make some crazy stuff happen, which we're going to stumble into if you just hang on and check it out. So let's go ahead and add a little LFO to this. Very slow. You can almost hear it step. Okay, I don't hear it stepping anymore. We increase the rate of the envelope. So that's a sawtooth where it's going to make it cut. So if we change the triangle, it's going to sound more like a sine wave sound of it affecting the oscillator. Now we're vibrating the note a little bit. Let's change it to the square. Let's go back to sawtooth. And let's assign it to the shape. Because remember, this has shapes from this too. And just in case you wondering the screen wasn't moving, the screen will only show you the waveforms when you have this slider set to note. So make sure you toggle that a few times. Well, actually, you just make sure you toggle it back and forth just to make sure you've gone over the settings needed to get back there. So yeah, the shape can be affected, so we can also do that via the LFO. You can do that on a triangle, on a square. Now you can set it to go to the triangle waveform. which is really cool. Cut off. Same thing applies. Cutoff is affecting the filter. The cutoff target from the LFO is now affecting the filter. This is a sawtooth, so it gives you that pluck sound, triangle sound, square sound. You can speed it up. See, that's the cool thing. Like if you had a second LFO, you can make it talk to this one and get more interesting sounds like this. So cool. We've gotten that down. Now, let's go ahead and do some sound experimentations. Before I go to the fast one, because we're going to start making some crazy sounds in a few moments. One shot. You can almost make that a second envelope generator for the first oscillator. And now I can add pitch. Let's see if I can do this. My camera has a tendency to cut, even though I just bought a brand new memory card for it. Anyway, we're going to move forward. You just got to stick through and roll with the punches, right? So let's go ahead and go into some fast. We're already there. So we're here. We're going to mess with the pitch with a fast oscillator or a fast LFO assigned to pitch. To outer space, y'all. And pretty soon we're going to start making this thing talk, so stay tuned for that. So we got that, so let's add a triangle. Same thing with the square. Computer technology. So we see we can get some crazy sound. So I mean, it gets kind of wild there, but you can really get into some audio range stuff right there. And if you fool around enough, you kind of get this talking yai sound. We'll see if I can find it. Oh, I forgot. You can also do this to the pitch. So let's apply that to the cutoff, see if we can find that talking yai sound. There we go. Now we're getting there. You got to kind of dig for it. I know this video's going a little long, but that's kind of what happens when you get with a monologue. Turn that yay. It's not as good as I had it before. So you got that filter, LFO messing with the filter, and you just kind of. There we go. You can do that. Let's do it. Ride it. I'm playing notes wrong and everything. You can make the sound, make it talk. Korg Monologue's talking to you. You doing all right, Korg Monologue? What you been doing today? Really? You feel good? You feel real good? You say yay. So that's pretty much the envelope generator and LFO. Thank you guys for hanging around for the lengthy part 2 video of this. We're going to go into the sequencer next. All right. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace. This video is sponsored by Khemikals, a preset library from Massive, including pads, leads, bass sounds, and more. Be sure to visit DillioT2K.com to hear it live.